Hi everyone, and welcome back to Anne's Family Recipe. Today I'm making a simple and refreshing mango smoothie. You find it a lot at Indian restaurants. It's called a Mango Lassi. So I have a quick funny story I wanted to share. I was listening to a local radio station several months ago, and they were doing like a 50% off coupon for a local restaurant. So I bought a bunch of them for an Indian restaurant near where we live because I haven't had Indian food in years, and I remember really enjoying it. I make a few dishes at home, but of course they are pretty Americanized. They're still delicious, but it's fun to get more of that home-cooked flavor and all those really yummy spices in our food. Anyway, we went out to eat. It was gonna be a date night with my husband and me, and it didn't work out that particular weekend. So we took the whole family. We had our own little private table in the corner, and we ordered all this food at the lowest spice level possible because I personally am a wimp. We'd never eaten there before, so we didn't want to risk it. But even like the kids' food, we got just like chicken and rice, and we were sitting in this little corner sweating bullets. Our cheeks were all puffed up. They were bright red. It was so spicy, even at the lowest level. It was hilarious. Even our kids' chicken, they were like, the whole time they were eating it. And we were very grateful that we ordered a Mango Lassi because it's a very cool, refreshing yogurt-based drink with the fresh mango fruit in it. And it was the only thing that saved us from this super spicy meal. So my kids loved it. They asked me if I could recreate it at home. I combined a few recipes that I found online, and I'm going to share it with you today. For my Mango Lassi, I wanted to use all three of these beautiful mangoes, but unfortunately only two of them were ripe at the time. So I peeled these and diced them up, and I ended up with about 2 cups of my fresh mango. I wanted to show you here exactly how I peel and cut my fruit. So I cut off the top and the bottom so I have a sturdier base to hold it up, because mango flesh can actually be quite slippery. You have to be careful when you're cutting it. And then I start at the top and cut the skin off as thinly as possible so I preserve a lot of that mango. And then there's a large kind of flat oval-shaped pit in the middle of the mango. So I cut a large chunk off of each side of that, as close to the pit as I can. And then there's usually a little bit extra on the 2 sides, so I'll slice that off too and then dice it up. I put all of my diced mango into my blender, and then I added a 1/4 cup of white sugar and blended this together until it was smooth. Next, I added in 2 cups of my absolute favorite yogurt. This is from Aldi. It's a whole milk plain yogurt, so it's not Greek. I don't really care for the tanginess of Greek yogurt, but this whole milk yogurt is super thick and creamy. It has a really nice flavor. You could also get this in a vanilla flavor, I believe, too, but it just has an awesome silky smooth texture. So I added that into my blender along with a pinch of cinnamon. Now, I think if you wanted a slightly more authentic touch, you could add a pinch of cardamom, but that's not a spice that I have in my pantry, and I find it difficult to find around me anyway. You could probably order it online, but that would be a great little extra flavor to add in the background too, but the cinnamon was nice as well. So I blended this all together and checked the consistency. I thought it needed a little bit of milk to make it slightly thinner and easier to drink, but you do want this to be quite thick. It kind of depends on the juiciness of your mangoes, how thin it's going to be just with the yogurt. So I added a 1/4 cup of milk. I just had 2% in my fridge, and that worked out great. And then I blended that up and it was ready to go. I do wish I could have used that 3rd mango because this could have used a slightly more pronounced flavor, but overall it was so creamy and refreshing and just absolutely delicious. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel. You can follow me on Instagram at Anne's Family Recipe, and give this video a thumbs up if you liked my Mango Lassi recipe here today. Thank you so much for joining me here in my kitchen, and I'll see you again soon.